Hey friends, hope the morning's treating you well. Hope you got your coffee, if you drink coffee. I left mine inside, but I've had plenty. Man, I feel really, really good. It's good to say that out loud every now and then, but for the last 10 days, I've really felt great. And I'm not completely sure what that is, but it's nice. So got a little extra skip in my step. I hope you guys are feeling good too. I've been going up and down I-65 between Nashville and Indianapolis on a very regular basis. They go back and forth, and it's been nice. I've been able to see a lot of my friends down there and then come back and be here with Amy. And I went down. Did you guys see the tornadoes on the news? I went down the morning after those tornadoes hit. I drove to Nashville, and I knew where some of it touched down, and I just happened to have to go visit somebody that was right there. And all the electricity was out in Hendersonville, and there wasn't any way to, I don't know, I couldn't go visit the folks. I think people went in hotel rooms and stuff like that because they lost electricity for 36 hours or 48 hours. But man, it looked pretty bad. All up and down Gallatin. It's the main artery that kind of goes through East Nashville and then out to Hendersonville and Goodlettsville, and it also goes right into downtown Nashville by the Titan Stadium. Like around Hendersonville, it was just bad all through there. There was one stretch in Madison where the road, Gallatin, this like major artery, was just completely closed off. There were police on each side, and then there was a huge pile of telephone poles and just crooked wires and stuff piled up in the middle of the road, like all across the road. I can't imagine what a mess, how ridiculous that was to try to fix and get cleared up. But I was feeling really bad for the folks down there. And if anybody's watching this and you're affected, I really feel for you, or if you know folks there. But I ended up doing some interviews and seeing some folks. There's some really good stuff. If you guys enjoyed the Warner Hodges stuff, I really dig Warner. Warner's a great guy, and he's a good hang. He's a damn fine guitar player. And God, you could do way worse than having Warner in your band. If there's somebody out there in a really huge band that needs a guitar player, Warner's always enthusiastic like that. He's a good one. I saw Jason and the Scorchers like way back when I was really young, and I loved that band. Saw them a few times. I opened for them a few times later on, and just became friends with Jason, became friends with Warner, and hell, we did a tour 6 or 7, 8 years ago over in Europe. Did a whole bunch of dates together, and it was just really fun. He's a good guy, and you can tell by watching those videos. He's fun and all that. So I enjoyed putting those up on the channel, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying those. And there's more to come. I did another interview that I've yet to even put any of it up, so I won't spoil who it is or whatever. But hopefully some of that will go up next week. I still got a lot of Mike Bubb stuff. Who else did I have? Greg Martin. There's some good Greg Martin stuff to come. So I just got more stuff to do than I have time to do it. So I apologize for that, but I've been trying to keep up with it and work hard on that. And I haven't even announced any of these tour dates that I have coming up, at least on the channel. It's kind of weird. I don't remember to talk about stuff like that because I don't feel like I'm here to, I don't feel like I'm here to promote myself and all of that, and I should remind you guys when I have things coming up. So I have a date coming up at the HiFi on February 9th. It's a full band show. It's the band. I posted a video a week or two ago of me doing a live session in the studio. The guys that are playing with me in that are the guys that'll be the band at that show. and we're going to try to play the good songs. If you're anywhere near Indianapolis, come out to that. It'll be a good one, I promise you. It'll be a lot of fun. And what else do I have coming up? I got a little cheat sheet here in my hand. I'm going to, just so I remember to say some of the stuff. I'm doing some, there's a couple dates that haven't been announced or finalized or whatever that I won't mention those, but, and I'm not looking to play a bunch of dates just to play a bunch of dates. Like for at least 15 years now, I keep inching more towards this. I want to play really, really good, fun shows. If I'm playing solo acoustic, I want it to be a listening room, where the people that pay money can enjoy the show and not have to listen to the drunk next to them yammering on or see the TV screens going off and all of that. And that's not always available, and that's fine, but that's what I want to do. And so I'm not like looking to just fill dates or whatever, but there's that HiFi gig coming up, and that's going to be a really good one. There's a gig coming up in Key West, Florida. Anybody down there in Key West? I don't even think I've ever been to Key West before. I don't think. Let me step over here and block out the sun a little bit there. I don't think I've ever been to Key West, but I agreed to play, let's see, April 16th and 17th in Key West. There's a theater. It's an arts center type thing. The studios at Key West. I'm playing some kind of a theater one night and then like a daytime show somewhere else the next day. I should probably be more on top of it, but it's been a while since I agreed to do that, and I don't remember all the details. But if anybody's in Key West that want to come out, that'd be cool. April 16th and 17th. And then at the end of May, like May 29th, I'm going to be in London, England, in Leytonstone. And always fun. The people of Leytonstone are great. They cheer loud after the songs. They're very passionate, and they've been very good to me over the years. And I'm looking forward to going to that. So I think some of you guys watch this. There's all these famous people from the Leytonstone neighborhood of London that I usually will tell stories about that on stage when I'm there. I'll try to have some factoids ready. Alfred Hitchcock is from there, and as you get out of the tube, as you get out of the subway or whatever and come out into Leytonstone, there's these mosaic tile murals all over the walls of these tunnels that you go down that are different scenes from Alfred Hitchcock movies. It's really cool. But you're going by so fast. Like, I've been through there 20 times over the years. Probably more than that. I mean, probably 40 or 50. But you're going by there and you're on your way to something. You're like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. I never even once thought about stopping and snapping a photo of it, which is a shame. But I'll see if I can, do something about that. Right around the corner from the gig there in Leytonstone is the Red Lion, which was it's a hotel that had a big ballroom type area in it, and the Faces used to play there back in the 60s. I think Zeppelin's second gig with John Bonham was in there. There's a bunch of other factoids like that I don't remember, but I've gone down the rabbit hole in the past. I filmed a video there last time I was there, a few years ago, and never shared it because it looked terrible, but maybe I'll make another one. But I'm looking forward to London, and then I'm going to Birmingham, England, just outside of Birmingham at Smethwick. It's the Thimblemill Library. I played there last time I was there, and it was really cool. It's actually a library, and really great audience. It looks nice looking room. It was really fun, and the touring police are coming after me. It's the bad gig police because I said something about their TV sets blaring. And then I'm going on to Broseley, England, the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. And going to play the Birchmeadow. Played there many times. It's a nice. It's not a theater. What is the room? It's a nice room. I don't know how to describe it. There's a big stage, and it looks like a little theater, I guess, somewhere between a theater and a cafeteria, something like that, like a high school auditorium. Like a high school auditorium is what it looks like, and it'll be nice to be in Broseley. That's on the 1st of June. Then I go to Nottingham, and I'm playing the chapel at the Angel, and I've never been there. I've always loved playing in Nottingham. Everybody's been great to me. I mean, really great. It's weird. You make friends in these towns, and I feel really connected to like these people that promote these gigs. They're really super nice people, and they've been very, very good to me over the years. And I just think, yeah, I want to go back as much to play the gigs as to go see these people I care about and that I like. And I think you guys could understand that, could you? But I'm going to go to Nottingham on the 2nd of June and play a new venue. It should be fun. And I go on to Sheffield. I do well in the Midlands in England. There's a few different places that I seem to do pretty well in. Sheffield is one of them. The Greystones. There's just always a great gig. And, what can I say? It's just... You get to see people that you don't get to see that often, and they've been very nice to me. There's a band room in the upstairs of the Greystones, and there's a view out the window when the sun goes down of all of these lights disappearing way off into the distance. And it's kind of striking, and you scroll through Facebook if you're a musician and you've played there. Like I'd scroll through Facebook or something, and I'd come upon a picture, and it'd be some band or some artist touring over there. Most times somebody I knew, but they took that exact same picture. It's weird. You see the lights on the houses going way down the hill, out across this valley or something, and it's just obvious where you are. And it's nice. I like those moments where I could bring that up to so many touring artists, and oh yeah, that view upstairs at the Greystone, it's beautiful. And, I love that kind of stuff. What else we got here? I go on to Newcastle, playing the Cluny 2, wonderful little theater, and Newcastle, man, it's like where I first got invited over, and across the river, I played that gig at the Sage, is a big theater opening for Guy Clark. That was my first official gig ever in Europe, anywhere overseas, and but I actually played the night before secretly at the Cluny, so that's my actual first gig I ever did there. But the first one I was ever actually billed at and was supposed to be there was the next day opening for Guy Clark at the Cluny. So if any of my Geordie fans are out there, it'd be good to see you. I'm looking forward to it. Then I'm going to Glasgow and going to play the Glad Café. I think I did a walkthrough of that venue like 2 years ago, and the promoter, it's the Fallen Angels Club. It's been really good to me. I keep saying this over and over, but it's really true. I'm really fortunate, because there's a lot of people who have worked very hard in towns way far away to try to get the word out about me. And then when I come play, people know my songs, and it's a beautiful thing. And I don't take it for granted, believe me, I don't take it for granted at all. But this is their 20th anniversary show. I get to play that. That's what started this tour, is, hey, would Otis come over and do this? And yes, I will. Yes, I will. And so that's what brought over. That takes me through June next year, and there'll be more stuff fall in. And I don't know. I'm happy to get to do it, and I hope that some of you guys might be out for some of those shows. And it seems like a long ways off, but when I was looking at April, it's like, that's not very far off at all, really, in the grand scheme of things. And did you guys see the video that I was talking about me playing with the band? Hopefully you guys will watch that. And you guys anywhere near any of those places? Maybe you could tell me down below where you'd like for me to come. I always say, usually like when you post dates on social media or something, then people always follow up with, what about this town? What about that town? Why aren't you coming back to this town? And always like a big sigh of like, oh gosh, like you can't please everybody. You know, it's beautiful that people want me to come play in their town, but it's really hard to make it happen. And there's only so many days there's only so many days a year I want to be out on the road. That's just a reality. So I need to make the most of those days in whatever way I can. And if you're wondering why I'm not coming to your town, it's probably because nobody made me an offer. You know, here's a venue, this much money, you know, this time frame. Can you do it? Are you interested? Can we do something different? And the more mom and pop it is, usually the better. We don't have to jump through other people's hoops. But I absolutely would love to be able to come and play for everybody that wants me to, but it's a lot harder than that. It's a whole lot harder than that. And the people that put these tours together, it's just mom and pop. A booking agent in England, Bob Patterson, who's amazing, and he put all this together for me and works very, very hard. There's other people in different areas that have been agents for me for a while, and it's very mom and pop. And like I said, they work very hard to make these things happen, and they're like family to me. So I am appreciative of them, and I know it's hard for them to put it together. Yada, yada, yada. But anyway, if I came to your town, where would you want me to play? Where's a good listening room in your town? Just tell me below, and maybe email and make an offer sometime if you're ever thinking about that. Become your own promoter. One of the things I'm most proud about is there's so many gigs that people, because I talk about things like this, and I've always preached grassroots, do things for yourselves, and not try to look for the music industry to have to do everything for you. You can do things yourself. I've always preached that, so a lot of people have promoted their first ever gig having me, and that's pretty cool. But like even more cool, there's places that have gone on to host 20, 50, 100, or 200 more gigs, and they started to have me come to their town, and that's a legacy. That's beautiful. Think of how many traveling singer-songwriters got to have a gig, a really good gig, and a fun night, because somebody took a chance and decided they wanted to put on shows. Anyway, preaching a lot of stuff here, but it's very cold, and I'm going to go inside. But why don't you guys watch this video, if you haven't already, of my session from here in Indianapolis, and come out to the HiFi if you're anywhere close, and come out to the other gigs, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Much love to you.